Hey guys, so I have opened up a new canvas. You can do a square which is 2000 by 2000 or 2500 by 2500. So what I've basically done is I've already copied the image I want. I'm just going to use my 3 fingers to pull down and the menu will show up. You click on paste. I zoom the picture a bit, so I think that is good. It doesn't matter if the feet are not there fully. I'm going to use this option here called it looks like the settings tool. It looks like a spanner. You click on that, click on drawing guide, edit drawing guide, select symmetry, and you can thicken the line as much as you want. Now ensure that so using your finger or you can move the symmetry line to ensure that it falls right in the middle. Okay, you can extend that line and check. Now you can choose the color you want. I usually use a pink because it sort of stands out, and click on done. We can remove this line later. Next step, I have to go ahead. Now why I did assisted drawing was because if I start to draw on one side, it auto completes the other side. Now because garments, you know, we have to make them symmetrical, it's easier. It's like you're doing one side of the sketch and the other side gets auto done. I'll show you as this gets done. So I choose another layer. It's always important to start on another layer. You learn as you go, but please ensure you do this step. Select another layer. I'm going to choose under sketching the 6B pencil. I'm going to keep it about 10 in size and full opacity. I'm going to zoom in now and I'm going to start sketching. So I prefer to use a black, so I'm just going to change the color. You can go to the color palette here and just click on it. The colors come up. Under classic, they already have a black, so I just click on the black. So I use that brush and I start to sketch. So if you see, I just so what happened is I do this side and this side didn't get auto drawn, but because I have not clicked on drawing assist here. So go to drawing assist, make sure it's checked, and now if you draw the line here, you'll see there's the other line there as well. So I'm gonna put it pointed. So use the tip of the pencil and just go along the line. I'm going to just give it a shorter yoke. I'm going to cut it short here itself, and then I'm going to zoom in, zoom out, and I'm going to just sort of bring it down to a midi size, just below, like a couple of inches below the knee. Here's a great tip, guys. So when you want to draw a dress and it's an umbrella cut and you want to show the flow and the you know, the excess fabric falling, what you do is, this is a great tip, do a small curve from the end of the dress, curving downwards towards the bottom of the page. Okay, don't make it too correct also, because then it'll look weird. Then draw another, leave a gap, draw another curve down like that. Continue to do that, assuming you're going downwards. Okay, now flick, 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 flick. Okay, make sure you're flicking upward. Flick, flick the sides of the dress. Okay, so this is what happens when you flick. It sort of gives you the illusion of a flow, but you can see there are gaps, so it's not like the garment is cut, right? You have to connect it. So what you can do is draw a curve going upwards now. It doesn't have to be in the same place where the... Cool. Now I'll connect the neck. And I will do a small, tiny cap sleeve. Go back and check the layer. You have a dress, voila! Now, I'm going to zoom the dress. I want to give this, the last tutorial I sort of showed you how to draw a basic top. and I don't think we colored it, but this one I'm going to show you how to add texture and color to it. So let's say I go back, I create another layer for coloring, because if I want to just remove the color earlier and just go back to scratch, it's much easier with the layer. If I have both the layers, the color and the sketch on the same layer, it's very difficult to go back to the plain layer later on. So I have selected a new layer. I'm going to choose textures. Under textures, I'm going to choose Victorian. Okay, now let's say my brush size is to about 24 and I start sketching. Now this is black in color, so let's say I want to make my dress a really pretty orange, or maybe go to this, maybe a pretty pink, or a red, or a mustard. Let's do mustard. So yeah, I think I'll go back to the orange, the bright orange. Yeah. So you start, make sure your brush is selected. So you start coloring, and if you change the size of the brush, another tip is please don't lift your pencil while coloring, because the computer will, the pencil or the software or whatever it is will forget where you started and where you ended, and then you'll end up overlapping the design. So just without lifting your pencil, just try to finish this. Don't worry about going outside the lines. Don't go too much, because then you'll end up spending too much time deleting or erasing. But you can go slightly out, that's okay, just to make sure the garment is full, looking nice. You can left now and go to the top layer. Okay. Yeah, tend to just, without lifting, finish it off. Now what I'm going to do is, I'm going to zoom out, select the eraser tool, and I'm going to go along the sides. Now make sure you've chosen like a hard airbrush or a soft airbrush, for otherwise, you'll find it, and just leave the brush size at about 10. So I'm deleting everything that's gone above. I'm going to just sort of speed up this on the video. Just do it with me. So guys, if you are looking to learn how to sketch on paper and you've not yet purchased an iPad, or you're not interested in buying one, then that's fine. That's totally fine, because I didn't have an iPad either for the longest time. I got it as a birthday gift, so I use it now because I have it. But otherwise, what you can do is take a printout of the template that I'm going to add in the description, and you can use that as a stencil or a template, and you can use that to sort of trace and draw. Of course, doing patterns will be slightly more challenging, but yeah, you can start with learning like that. Now I've finished this. This is how it looks. I think it looks quite cute. So I'm just gonna go to the brush, choose calligraphy monoline, because it's the first brush I learned to sketch with. And I'm just sort of filling up the sleeve. You can do that later as well. You can leave it as it is if you don't want to. Now if you had turned on Draw Assist here, it would have automatically filled up the other sleeve. But if you, that's about it guys. That's your dress. Thank you for watching, and have a very, this just ruined my sketch. Have a nice day, and I will come back with another video soon. Take care of yourself, stay home and be safe. Bye bye.